Good morning, folks, and welcome to Power to Negotiate. Session today is on mentors. And you say, Reed, what exactly is a mentor? A mentor is somebody that's done it before and that can help you. Now, you're going to say, why in the world would they want to help me? A lot of times mentors will do this just because they're good people. Maybe you stroke their ego. Maybe they're a family member. Maybe they're a friend. Maybe they're part of a RIA. But what you want to do is you want to get a good mentor, and a mentor is someone that's done it before and can do it again, and they have advice and they're going to be lifting you up rather than tearing you down. And the reason I say that is there are some people that people go to for mentors that, number one, they haven't done it before, they've never made money in real estate, and they're negative, and they go to that person for mentorship rather than going to someone that's positive and has experience and has success. And they ask themselves, why am I not being successful? You want to be mentored by the best. And the best are always free because the value of their services more than pays for their fee. So if you have to hire a mentor, that might be one of the smartest things you're ever going to do. And you can say, Reed, why in the world would I want to go out and hire a mentor? Well, let me ask you a question. If you had to pay $100 per session for a mentor, would you prepare for that? Yeah, darn tootin'. If you had to pay $100 a session for a mentor, would that be something that would be top on your agenda and top on your priority list? Yeah, you bet. Darn tootin'. If you had to hire a mentor for $100 an hour, would you listen to what he said and listen to his advice? Yep. Let's do the corollary. If you had someone that just told you without solicitation, this is what you should do, are you going to listen to them? No, probably not. If you got the advice for free from your uncle, would you listen to it? Probably not. If you got the advice for free and you could postpone and delay a session with the mentor, would you value it as much? No, probably not. So the value of the mentor is the value that you place on them. And if you have no value for the mentorship, you're not going to place any value on the things that they teach you. So get the best mentor you possibly can that you can afford. Not that you can afford in your discretionary income, that you can scrape the money up for and recoup in a very short period of time. Let me ask you a question. If you could buy a property, turn around and sell it within a month and make $20,000 profit, would $1,000 for mentorship sessions be too expensive? I just made $20,000, it cost me $1,000. Would I do that again? Yeah. Why? Because the return is greater than the cost. So I always want to look at what is my return and what are my costs that I'm going to have for this, and find the best mentor you can. Now, sometimes you'll find a mentor that they'll tell you one or two things and then they're sort of done with you. Now, why is that? Because you didn't make it valuable enough for them to help you. What do you mean by that? Let's say that someone spends 3 hours teaching you something and it was really valuable and you learned it and you went ahead and applied their techniques and you made $20,000 on a deal. Did you give them a present? Did you appreciate them? When you gave them a present, was it something that was valuable, or was it something that was just a throwaway? Why would they want to help you again? Their time is valuable. So whenever I'm looking for a mentor, I want to have somebody that I value and that I'm going to be helping in the equation. Because if I'm not going to help them, probably they're going to stop wanting to help me. And finally, a mentor should be positive. Are you going to say, Reed, what do you mean by that? There's an awful lot of people out there that have a lot of knowledge, that have a lot of experience, but everything they do is a negative experience. And they might have valuable knowledge, they just don't communicate it well. Here's the question. Is it their negativity or is it your ego that's getting in the way? Because if they're trying to teach you something that is slightly different from what you've always done, and it's going to be a little bit hard for you to adjust to, but it'll greatly help you, is it their problem or is it your problem? Always be open to change, and ask yourself before every time you do something, is this what I want to do? Am I willing to pay the cost to get the reward?